Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Fingers crossed, third time's the charm. Some weird internet issues, keeps dropping out. Do I have Virgin? Yes, I do. It just kept dropping the signal and then reacquiring and then dropping and reacquiring. It's just, a little bit weird. I ran 3 speed tests this time just to make sure I was staying connected. But it does worry me that we might potentially drop out again. So we'll try and push on. We'll see what happens. But if it becomes too problematic, then I guess we'll have to knock it on the head and pick it up from this point tomorrow. And then maybe start an hour earlier and squeeze in both races. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, what I was umming and ahhing about before we got disconnected the first time is what strategy to go for. I've got all these different strategies and they're all identical pretty much, apart from this bottom one, which is fractionally quicker. So, I mean, I'm leaning towards going soft, medium, soft with a view to perhaps switching to soft, medium, medium. I don't know. I might go soft, medium, medium and see what happens. Soft, medium, medium is going to give me time to play with. I do kind of want to finish on the softs. I don't know if medium, medium, soft is going to be the best way to go. This one gives me the most flexibility, but it's not going to give me the best pace at the end of the Grand Prix where I might need it. I think we'll aim for this one, but we can pivot to that one if we need to. I think that's going to be the way to go. So we'll start soft, medium, soft, and we can pivot to soft, medium, medium. How does a one-stop look? Time-wise, about the same, but pace-wise, not so great. In terms of the tyres are going to be, dead at the end of the stint. So that's why I'm thinking along those lines. And then if we add new strategy and go soft, medium, medium. There we go. So, we'll start soft, medium, soft, and we can potentially pivot to a soft, medium, medium. We'll see what our pace is looking like. Hopefully I can protect these tyres a little bit, which would make this a more viable strategy. We'll see how things go. I am going to take 1 lap of fuel out. And see how we go. So, let me save, now that we've done all that, just in case we do have any more dropout issues. Just overwrite the file as it is right now. There we go. For those of you who are interested, that Williams save file that was showing there, Williams 2025, what I did was I actually sacked both George Russell and Pierre Hamlin. Pierre Gasly. Hired... or promoted Ollie and then hired Isaac as my reserve driver. As my second lead driver. So I've got Oliver Behrman and Isaac Hadjar running side by side. The board were furious with me because I spent a massive amount of money to break those contracts, and they lost all confidence with me immediately. And with a month to go, I've got them back to low confidence. But yeah, it's been hard work. I am winning both championships, though. Just. Do you know saving here doesn't save your pit stop strategy? No, it does. Saving, now I've programmed those strategies in, will now save. And if I load up that save file, if I load the autosave, no. But if I load the save file, it will have, all of these strategies programmed in. So yeah, that's why I saved. just in case.
It's bright and sunny as the drivers line up on the grid. Taking a look at the Aston Martin. They're up in third position, tantalisingly close to pole. There's the second Aston Martin. They're in the front half of the pack, so there's plenty of potential for them. The race start is mere seconds away. Anticipation is high, and the drivers are ready for this. The British Grand Prix.
Look how wonky the grid markings are on the right side of the track compared to the left. Alright, can we hang on against Russell? Don't really want to use battery, but I think I'm going to have to.
You can use energy.
This is a hard circuit to recover battery on. I do not want to fall behind a car with mediums though. Ah, damn you.
It's a race position gained.
Go on, dive up the inside. Ah, you suck. There we go. Go around the outside of him. No, that's not going to work. Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, we talked about this, Farah. You're not allowed to go AFK. Save the battery. I need to get past. Russell. Russell's on mediums. He's going to slow me down, and Vesti's going to drop off the back. Have to get past him. I have to push the tyres as well, just to make sure I get that launch.
So we just need to push now.
Oh, come on. Don't do this half-assed thing where you're not really in a position to overtake. Go for it, son. Show some balls. Ah, that's not going to work either. Come on, lad. Show some intelligence. There you go. There you go. Now, hold it, hold it. Push, push, push. Ah. Yes, I am pushing the tyres hard. Pushing the battery hard as well. I'm going to have to wait.
We just need to charge up.
I'm going to have to wait for DRS and then try and push and launch past. Let's get its battery back up to 100. Oh, we're the only ones starting on softs. Oh, great. So it looks like everyone's... Well, there could still be two stopping. I think Verstappen will one stop. He almost always does.
DRS enable. Yeah, take it easy.
Yeah, copy.
Mediums are your favourite tyre. They can be in... it depends on the circuit. You know, circuits where you can get the softs to, you know, just to last. I love using softs, but circuits where you got really high tyre wear, then yeah, mediums are a much better choice. tyre wear's pretty good here. I mean, if you look after the tyres, you could theoretically do a soft medium here. But you've really got to look after the tyres and just, you know, just do a one stop. Alright, let's try and
Drop back a bit.
avoid charging for a little bit. We've got some battery in the car. Charging up's really going to hurt us at the moment, so I think Felipe could possibly get away with dropping his tyres down to this pace. We'll see how he does on this lap. Freddie, I want to close up a little bit more before I think about dropping him down. This is the part of the track where we're quick. It's all high speed now until the end of the lap. It's the low speed corners that I'm a little worried about with this reduced tyre wear.
Back off.
Very bunched up field. Yeah, the field's really tight this season amongst like the top 5 or 6 teams. There's not a huge. I mean, Red Bull is still top, but everyone else below is pretty close. There's not a huge degree of separation. Just checking, neither of them are trying to drive in clean air. We are getting a breakaway from Ricardo back. Is he running hard? No, he's running mediums. Sainz is starting on hards. Both the McLarens are running on mediums. These are the corners that hurt us. These low speed corners, particularly in the dirty air. We've got very average dirty air cornering performance. So the end of the lap and these corners here, these hurt us. Everything else is medium and high speed. So we go along the Wellington straight here, and then it's medium speed corners as we head into Brooklands and come out of Luffield onto the old start finish straight, and that is all high speed then until the end of the lap. And we're very, very strong in high speed, both clean and dirty. I think we're the best, which helps us look after the tyres. Helps us stay close here through Maggots and Beckett's to get the DRS down the hanger straight. So right now our soft tyres are giving us good grip. They're only a little bit worse than the mediums. I probably should have started on the mediums and just looked after those. gives us options though. If we can stretch this stint out, we could theoretically just pivot onto a set of hard tyres and run those to the end. We could really try and be a little bit cagey and go onto mediums and run those to the end if we really stretch these tyres out. Don't necessarily think that's the right way to go, but it certainly makes a soft, medium, soft more viable. Let's ride with Felipe for a little while. Watch the Red Bulls battling with each other. They do look like they're threatening to break away a touch. Let's just up the pace slightly.
We're good to push. Yeah, copy.
We want Perez in front of Verstappen. Perez is naturally a little bit slower than Verstappen, so having him in front is always a good thing. It's a long pit stop. Am I tempted to put on hards till the end? It's a possibility. I'm not discounting it yet. It depends how long I can stretch these softs. But it might be better if we're going to do a one stop to really, really stretch these softs as long as a medium stop. And think about maybe going mediums to the end. I mean, that's one thing we didn't really have a look at, but if we were to go, if we drop the tyre wear down, I'd delete that. If I were to really try and stretch these tyres, I mean, I could theoretically really look after the tyres, stop around about lap 22, but I mean it makes us slow if we're not in the DRS. It's the risk. I think I'll be too slow. It's 30 seconds saved on the pit stop, but if I'm running slow tyres, then that time disappears very quickly, especially if I'm running in the DRS of cars that are faster than me for long periods of time. If I can stay with them, then I'm running at a faster pace than I would in clean air. Vesti's about to get dropped.
Happy to push.
Yeah, copy.
I think he just about made it back in. I still think the medium to a soft is the best way for us to go. But I am going to have to up our pace to this level now, because on full save it's just a little bit too much. I don't know if I've got the pace to break away from Russell, but I'm going to give it a try. Once we get out of that first DRS zone and we get into the medium speed corners, I'm going to start pushing and try and break away from Russell. That'll give Vesti a chance to charge up and not worry about being dropped in the DRS, because Russell won't have it. Maybe create a little break, a little break in the group, and then see if I can do the same with Vesti, sprint him away, get back onto the train again.
Push a bit more.
Copy.
So we just need to push now.
Yeah, copy.
Oh, that's close. That's very close. We're almost away from Russell.
Use energy.
Yeah, copy.
Good job.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Alright, so yeah, I wasn't able to break away from Russell. If anything, I allowed him to get a little bit closer to the back. Of the Bulls, but
It's good, come on.
it's put us into P1. Potentially, depends on where that DRS detection point is. We might, no, yeah, we lost it. Verstappen got the DRS. We can hang on for seconds, or are we going to get
Still
passed by
lots of
Perez
people.
as well? Passed by Perez.
Doing a good job.
You're looking at
Push.
going to Spa next year. Wow, that'll be an amazing experience if you do get the chance. I did actually see an article today saying that Spa is safe. But apparently Spa was one of the tracks that was being considered to be replaced by Kyle Army, but that's now not going ahead. I don't know why you would get rid of Spa. Of all the tracks, that's just one of the greatest on the calendar. Money in politics. 2010 was the last race you went to. Yeah, 2003 was the last one I went to. I just don't have any money for big expensive trips or transport. But yeah, I went to Silverstone in 2003. Watched Rubinho win that race. And I actually saw the overtake for the lead happen right in front of me as well. That's back in the days of the original, well, I say the original, the older previous configuration of this circuit before they added this new section here. Alright, so we're into our strategy window. These tyres can still go a bit longer. Let's wait and see what the AI does. Let's see. Strategies. If they're going to do a one stop, they're going to be stopping around laps 21 to 27. 15 to 21, they're going to be two stopping. So, yeah, let's see what happens with the balls.
We can push more.
Copy.
When Webber won, was that his not bad for a number 2 driver, or was that a different year? I thought that was 2012. Maybe 2013. It was the year that things really went bad between Webber and Vettel. The year of Multi-21 at Malaysia, at the Sepang circuit. And then at Silverstone, they only had one of a new type of rear wing Red Bull, and they had two, but Vettel damaged his, and then they took it off Webber's car, the one remaining one off Webber's car, and put it on Vettel's car. He was not very happy about that, and when he crossed the line winning the race, he said not bad for a number 2 driver. He was not a very happy bunny that weekend. And quite rightly so. Might have been 2010. I think that was the year that Webber almost won the championship.
Yeah, take it easy.
Copy.
Doing a good job.
Alright, someone's pitting. There's Bottas pitting already, so he's definitely 2 stopping.
Drop back a bit.
Okay, copy.
Tyres still in pretty good shape compared to the mediums. Anthony says Christian Horner's a prat. Well, I've made my feelings on Red Bull and Christian Horner clear on more than one occasion. I'm not going to relitigate all that. So we've got a big gap now between 7th and 8th. Hamilton 7 seconds behind Magnussen. 10 seconds off the lead. So he's caught up and passed Leclerc. Sainz even further back, 6-second gap to the back of Norris. Sainz is on the hard tyres though, he's one of the few on the hards. Just going to try and extend for another couple of laps just to give us more options, also make the soft medium soft more viable. Though I think Ferrari will ditch Leclerc. I think if there's going to be any ditching, it's going to be the other way round. I think Ferrari are more likely to ditch Sainz than they are Leclerc. Oh, I dropped off the back. That's not good.
More.
Copy.
We just need to charge up.
Copy.
Yeah, I think if anyone's going to be doing the ditching between Ferrari and Leclerc, it's going to be Leclerc ditching Ferrari. Mr. Watter's not come back yet. That's a bit of a shame. He's missing a race. It's speculation. Hamilton's pretty much already agreed a contract with with Mercedes, and he's talking about wanting to really focus on next year's car. So I can't see Hamilton stepping away from Mercedes this early. Maybe if next season his car is bad, then I can see him maybe walking away after that, but he might only sign a 1-year contract extension.
Seems to have been a lockup.
Right, who locked up? I missed that.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Stroll. I was just watching it back on the screen. We should be able to repass here. No. There goes Russell. Magnussen box is behind us as well. And the Red Bulls stay out. I've got a big gap behind me now. 7.7 seconds to Hamilton.
Got loads of energy.
Yeah, copy.
Tyres at 50%. About 10% worse than the cars I'm racing. Not falling too far off the pace of the Red Bulls, considering my tyres are dying. And I don't have DRS. That's encouraging. I would like to be able to charge him up a bit. There goes Verstappen. So Verstappen is 2-stopping.
Just do what you can.
Copy.
Which means he's going to go hard tyres next stint.
Box, box.
Yeah,
So we're going to push fully pay for all he's worth. Should probably push Vesti as well, but we'll go one extra lap with Vesti. He's 3 seconds behind. No, I'm going to box in this lap as well.
Left box.
Copy, box.
Close that gap to Perez. Took a second out of him on that lap. Verstappen is just ahead of Sainz. Damn it. I was hoping that Sainz, he would go out behind Sainz.
Pit lane.
Copy.
I'm now worried that we're going to come out in that traffic.
Into the pit.
Copy that. So make sure you get your pit.
Perez has stayed out. Perez might be going for the one stop then. Need a good stop, lads. Need a good stop. Perfect. Come on, get out ahead of Sainz. Oh! That was close. That was so close. Vesti, unfortunately, has got a lot of traffic to fight through. He's also got fresh tyres and a full battery. Verstappen has gone hard, so he could theoretically do a one-stop, but I don't think he will. Perez is going to one-stop, though. And Sainz got done by Tsunoda, thanks to us.
That's it.
Vesti's already past Magnussen.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
We are closing up on the back of Max. Just about. Perez staying out. That's Tsunoda and Sainz out of the way. Oh wow, they're stopping early. So they're going to go hard, medium, soft. Not quite in range. Just need to get in range. Use up what little battery I've got left.
Energy if you need it.
Yeah.
If I can get into his slipstream, I can hopefully stay in his slipstream. And then I can charge up. Alright, Vesti finally gets clear of Magnussen. Russell in front of us, so Russell's stopped. Bottas has already stopped. I'd like to get past those guys quickly if I can. I had to save a little bit of battery just for this final corner.
Aston Martin with a great play
There we go.
They've
That's
moved
Russell.
up a place.
You can use energy. Use energy. You can use energy.
Copy.
Vettel is on a one-stop. Russell trying to sneak his way back up the inside. Gets us. Very sneaky.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Got to get past Vettel here. There we go. A little bit of a distant tow to Bottas. Should see us complete the move with that extra grip. And then battery on exit. There we go. Felipe is doing what he needs to do, which is just charging up behind Verstappen. And we're going to do the same behind Bottas with Vesti. Vettel is only just about hanging on at the moment. Hopefully he'll hold up Russell and Magnussen for an extra few corners. Russell gets him up the inside. But there is a gap now, so there's a chance, maybe, that we can stretch our legs a little bit once we get past Bottas. There goes Perez. I was just about to see what his lap times were, but I don't have the choice or the option anymore. Assuming he was lapping a little bit faster than Perez, he was probably doing 132 zeros, maybe? Let's have a look. What did he do? He did 132. That was his. Let's have a look at lap history. Perez. He was doing 131.5 on his final lap there. 131.9s before the pits. So he'll have a slightly quicker in lap because of his the shorter run into the entrance of the pits to the line. But we were lapping about half a second faster with Vesti, and Felipe was lapping about a second faster until the pit stop. Right, what's the gap? 3.5 seconds. So we need to get Vesti past Bottas quickly. And onto the back of Perez. Perez is one stopping. We've got to get ahead of Perez if we can, but at the very least we've got to be close to him. I think Perez might possibly be on for the win here. I really need to think about getting Drogovic past Verstappen and trying to sprint away from him as well. Don't need to worry about tyre saving. Just need to get the batteries charged up. Ocon into the pits. You're on this till 4 o'clock this morning, no exaggeration. Streams always give you the urge. Yeah, I know the feeling. You know, when I finish streaming on a Thursday, I usually get a hankering at some point over the weekend and load up the Williams file.
Use energy if you need it. Use energy.
Copy.
There we go. Nice and clear of Bottas. We're going to keep pushing. Try and get on the back of Perez.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Haven't quite broken Bottas yet, but maybe I can break him on this straight, even though he's got the DRS. Hopefully I can break him before the next DRS zone. That's why I'm still pushing.
Okay, energy's good.
Copy.
Oh, and in my Williams 2025, Robert Kubica finally announced his retirement. Finally. Oh, yellow flag in sector 3. That's a Ferrari going wide.
I think we've had a car run wide.
Oh no, Gasly running wide in turn 5. I saw what looked like a Ferrari going a bit wonky.
Gasly. Oh dear, dear, dear. That's far wide.
And that wasn't turn 5. That was the final corner.
We're not okay on fuel.
Okay, copy.
Alright, Felipe gets through.
This is good.
I don't need to sprint away from Verstappen.
Aston
I just
Martin
need
with
to
a
be
great play
faster.
there. They've moved up a place.
So if Verstappen and I keep swapping places, that's fine. Because we need to gap Perez. Perez is on the 1 stop. Verstappen and I are both on 2 stops. And if I can gap Verstappen without even trying, that would be amazing.
We have low battery.
Yeah, copy.
Almost on the back of Perez. I have broken Bottas. Just need to get into his DRS so I can charge up again. So we did 130.7s. What do we do with Felipe in front? 130.3. I mean, that was a DRS assisted overtake, but let's see what we do with Felipe leading for a lap. 129.6 for Freddie. Pushing these tyres. I'm inside DRS range.
Back off.
Stop leaning on the tyres now.
Copy.
Wait till we get on his gearbox and then I can go into battery saving. Vettel finally pits, so he's done half distance on those mediums.
We just need to charge up.
Copy.
There goes Max down the inside. Like I said, I'm okay doing this side-by-side battling with Max if it allows us to pull away from Perez.
Cool, man, you're doing a good job.
But when I get past Perez, I've got to sprint
Red Bull moved up.
because I can't bring Perez up onto the back of these two. I don't think I'll be able to get onto the back of these two with Vesti, but I cannot let him get... I cannot bring Vesti, bring Perez with Vesti. Uh, 130.3 for Max, or 130.9. Perez is doing 130.8 in clean air. We're not really pulling away.
This is good. Come on.
Maybe Vesti will put some pressure on Perez to drive a bit more defensively. And that'll slow him down a bit. That works as well. That's very much us versus the Bulls. The McLarens, who I thought might be a threat, aren't really anywhere. The Ferraris are nowhere. 9th and 16th. They're nowhere near the points. Mercedes are doing better than I thought. I didn't think they'd be quite this quick looking at their car. But they do have two very talented drivers, so they're able to extract the absolute maximum out of it. So Max is going to go mediums, and I'm debating whether or not to really look after these mediums while I'm behind him.
Yeah, take it easy.
Confirm.
for that final stint, just to give us the best opportunity. I need to undercut, if at all possible.
Drop back a bit.
Copy.
Yeah, we'll try and save a little bit of tyre life on Freddie as well while we're charging, just because we're going to have to burn his tyres quite hard to break away from Perez.
Doing a good job, keep pushing.
Even then, I'm not 100% certain we'd actually have enough pace to stay ahead. In which case, what I'll probably do is I'll turn Vesti into a blocker. Just get him ahead of Perez and then just drive as slow as I can to hold Perez up.
Energy's good.
Yeah, copy.
Perez is actually closing in.
We just need to push now.
That's not good.
Copy.
Maybe I need to try and break away from Verstappen, and if I drag him with me, but I just need to increase that gap to Perez. Finally finished charging Freddie.
Copy.
Push more.
Yeah, copy.
Max's tyres are about the same level as ours, because we've been looking after them. So theoretically that should work in our favour here. We tuck in through here, try and get the brake done at the start of the lap.
Use overtake.
Okay.
They'll come to us.
Yep.
Well, that didn't work. Let's try this
Rears are hot.
DRS zone instead.
Use energy.
Copy.
There we go flying through. Push hard for a lap.
Oh, we've had a spin.
Gasly with a spin. That drops him way out of contention.
This is good.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
So use energy.
Okay, copy.
Ah, I hate these half-hearted overtakes. Almost broken Verstappen.
That's it.
I've got no battery, and that's
Aston Martin
hurting.
with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Alright, and past Perez. Can I break away from Perez? You see, fuel's not an issue. We haven't done any fuel saving. We've saved over 1 kilo of fuel already. So, do I now try and box around the same time as Max, go softs against his mediums, or do I box really early and go for mediums? I just don't know what to do here.
You can stop lift and coast.
Copy.
I don't think I'm going to be able to break away from Perez. I think I'm going to have the same issue I had with Felipe, in that I'm going to run out of battery before I can get it done.
We need to charge it.
Yeah, we just run out of battery at the worst possible place. Ah, nuts. Alright, well, we're close to our pit stop.
Some lift and coast will help that.
Copy.
So let's try and go blocker on Perez. In fact, if I box, yeah, I'm going to box this lap.
Still a lot to play for.
And box.
Copy, box.
Yellow flag in sector 2. That looks like a McLaren going slowly. Norris had a spin.
Someone spun out. Let's take a look at the replay. Watch this. We're looking at Lando Norris. They lose it.
It's been a horrible weekend for Norris.
This is good. Come on.
Relay.
Yeah, copy that. Just pit limiter, just a reminder on pit limiter.
Alright, so Freddie's in the box. Let's see where he comes out in terms of traffic. Behind Hamilton and Leclerc, and just behind Albon and Ricciardo. Right, I want to go one more lap with Felipe and then box him. I do not want Verstappen to box this lap. I'm really hoping he doesn't.
Happy to push.
Okay, copy.
He didn't. Excellent. So hopefully he won't box this lap either.
Box, box.
Copy, box.
So use energy if you need it.
Alright, there we go. Ricciardo gets out of the way. Verstappen's going to box this lap. I can feel it. Get the DRS up the inside, go around the outside on the corner, get the launch and the DRS to power away as well. Ping, there we go.
So we just need to push now.
Copy.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Don't know who that was.
Sounds like a spin.
Albon.
We can take a look now. Now
Albon
watch
just...
this. Here's the
oh, we just overtook
following
Albon.
And
And then he
there
tried
it
to
is.
stay with us and
That's
couldn't.
where they spin out.
Stay out, stay out, stay out. He's boxing. I knew it. I knew he was boxing.
Copy.
Alright, have I done enough with Freddie? I don't think I have. Perez goes through. We're at close. There's Vesti.
To back off.
Yeah, copy.
Alright, so we're in the wheel tracks of Max. Vesti has closed up nicely, but halved the gap thanks to that little undercut. It's cost him a bit in terms of tyres. It was worth it though.
We just need to charge up.
Copy.
Let's get Hamilton on the hanger straight
Drop back a bit.
if we can. We might get him before then.
Yeah, copy.
clean as you like move. Russell in the box. Ocon's one stopping as well.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Alright, we're going to stay tucked up behind Max. Look after these tyres as much as we possibly can. And then try and make the break. You need better material, Farah. It's getting a little stale. So what kind of lap times can we do to hunt down Sergio? Hamilton can tag along. I'm not worried about bringing him with me. He's not going to be a threat. 129.5. It's only a fraction faster than Max. About 7/10 of a second, half a second, 6-7 tenths of a second faster than Sergio. I don't think we're going to do it. Not on that pace, we're not. But then again, I am really saving these tyres to have a real attack later. And if we get a late safety car, game on. See if I can get Vesti into Felipe's DRS. I want to be able to start getting him charged back up again. Going to need him to have some battery if we want to have any chance of him playing a part in the showdown. Just having to push his tyres a lot harder than I would have liked. Max is so quick. Once you get in his DRS, it's fine, but just getting into it is the tricky thing.
You can use energy.
Copy.
Max is closing up on Ocon.
We have low battery.
Yeah, copy.
We're good to push.
Okay, copy.
Can't really push him anymore. I don't think he's going to get there. I'm just going to have to look after these tyres. I think that's it for Freddie.
energy if you need it.
Okay, copy.
Is there going to be a window of opportunity for me to get past Ocon here? Not quite.
Nicely done.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Use energy.
Okay, copy.
Doing a good job. Keep pushing.
So we can do the same that we did last time out. Get the DRS under braking, go aggressive. Get the move done with DRS as well. There we go.
Good job.
I was hoping Ocon would tuck in behind us and block Max, but he didn't.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race
Right, now it's
position.
time for us to just run our tyres at this pace and see if we can hunt down Sergio.
Pick up the pace a bit.
Copy.
I've almost broken Max, actually. Someone spun. Please be Sergio.
Yellow ahead.
Copy.
Vettel. I think I managed to break Max's DRS there. No, he got it just. Sneaky, sneaky. Well, I've almost got rid of him.
Push.
Yeah.
Right, he's outside of DRS. There we go. Now we can run our pace and see if we can hunt down Perez. That Red Bull is so fast. He's back in our DRS again. Or is he going to lose it? He might lose it. Please lose it. How did he get the DRS? He was never inside a second. That's what we like to call bullshit. So, Vessi's going to finish fourth because he is going to catch and pass Ocon. I'm going to get him charging up as soon as he gets into Ocon's DRS. Hamilton's going to the end as well. It's now a question of whether or not we can catch Perez. Drogovic is going to be on the podium. It's whether he finishes first, second or third. His tyres might fall off by the time we catch Perez and leave him easy pickings for Max. But I have to be the one leading the way because Max won't have enough pace on his own, I don't think. We need the pace of my soft tyres. It's catch-22. Do I push to close and then allow Max to pass me and then pass Sergio? Or do I hold the status quo? Perez is less of a threat in the championship. We'll have to see if we can keep slingshotting past Max. Get some charge. Slingshot past him. Let Max re-overtake us.
This is good, come on.
We're lapping about a second faster, give or take. Well, Max did. Felipe didn't. Felipe was only half a second faster. It's not enough. I think Perez is going to win. I think we should have gone one stop. Much as it pains me to say it, I think I made the wrong call. Should have started on the mediums.
Currently P4.
I just thought we'd have a little bit more clean air pace than we do. We really need that new floor. Desperately need that new floor. We really desperately also need to improve our low speed dirty air performance, because that's hurting us.
6 to go.
6 laps to go. We're 9 seconds off. Yeah, we're going to be fighting for second.
We can push more.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I didn't seriously think we were going to get the win anyway. I thought we'd be looking at third for our best possible finish. So to be in with a chance of taking second away from Max, I'll be happy with that.
No saving required.
Right, let's see if it does the same. If it gives us the DRS. I don't think it will. I bet you it doesn't. Yeah, we didn't get it.
We think we can lean on the tyres more.
Copy.
Just make sure we get back in it.
5 laps to go.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Did we get it? I don't think we did. Nope. We're going to get it now, though. Question is, can we hold it?
Save fuel, save fuel.
Copy.
Don't drop out, please. Don't drop out.
We've got loads of energy.
Yeah, copy.
That's it.
4 laps to go.
Did I stay in? Please tell me I stayed in. No. Oh, I'm going to have to burn battery. Which is what I really didn't want to do. In fact, no, I'm just going to burn tyres. We've got grip to spare. Not much, but we've got a little bit of grip to spare.
Copy.
Use energy if you need.
Alright, we held off
Copy.
Ocon there. Now let's try and break away from him. Ah, we're going to miss it again, look. Yeah, these tyres are really hanging on well. Ours are not looking quite so nice. Yeah, third is going to be a struggle. It's really going to be a struggle. I'm going to have to do it at the last minute, and even then I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do it.
Be 3 to go.
Hopefully that Williams holds him up. Alright, we're broken clear.
So back off.
Yeah, copy.
Come on, stay in range. Stay in range. Sergio's pace has just fallen away dramatically right now. Or is it Max just pushing, turning up the wick? But the gap's coming down quite quickly. It's not going to come down quickly enough. Williams, out the way.
2 laps to go.
It was Stroll. The only car who's been lapped so far. I think we just lost the DRS there. We did. Oh, you see what I mean about our low speed cornering? We lose so much time in the low speed corners. I'm going to have to give it absolutely everything to get Max here. These tyres are just about hanging on. Come on, Felipe. Alright, there's no Williams in the way this time.
Last lap now. Energy if you need it.
Yeah, copy.
Come on.
Copy.
Save fuel.
Copy.
doing a good job. That's going to help you.
There's Perez. He's less than 3 seconds ahead. If we had another lap,
Aston Martin
maybe
with great play
we could
there.
get on the back of him.
He
But
moved up a place.
yeah, I think we would need a few more laps than just one. This is it. This is everything I've got. Can I stay ahead? I think I can. I've got nothing left to give. But it's enough. Oh, second place. That was hard fought, but well deserved. I'll take that.
Checkered flag.
I'll definitely take that. And fourth place for Freddie. I was thinking we were looking at third and fourth as our best possible result. So to get second and fourth, that's good. And we weren't that far off Perez in the end, 2.5 seconds. Maybe if we'd gone medium, soft,
Checkered flag.
started on the mediums, looked after them a bit more, and then we could have really pushed for pushed them hard towards the end of their stint and had a bit more pace at the end there. But I think we did well. Our car is lacking just a little bit against the Red Bulls, and our drivers are lacking a fair bit against the Red Bull drivers. So to be that close at the end, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Hamilton does squeeze into the points as well. 21.5 seconds off the pace, but he gets 6th place ahead of Russell, Magnussen, Leclerc, Bottas, Ricciardo, Albon, Gasly, Norris. Sainz never really got going at all. He's still down in 15th. He gained 1 place in the entire Grand Prix.
What an incredible outcome for Aston Martin's driver. Aston Martin having an extremely good day at the track.
The whole team was absolutely on their game today, and the result proves that.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first place in the constructor standings.
Next time, the teams will be forging ahead at full throttle through the Styrian forest. The Austrian Grand Prix is right around the corner.
Well, there we go. There is confirmation of the final running order. Perez wins from Drugovich, then Verstappen, Vesti, Ocon and Hamilton rounding out the points. We get the fastest lap, but it's just bragging rights. It does mean that we stay top in the constructors, and it should actually allow us to slightly extend our lead over Max in the drivers as well. There you see we do... Oh, it's Freddie who's top, isn't it? So in that case, yeah, damage limitation. We actually managed to keep Freddie slightly comfortable. He only loses a point to Max. Sergio does jump up to third. Felipe closes the ground a little bit to Max and his teammate, but yeah, it's a little tight at the top, and there's a little bit of a gap. They're fighting over third at the moment. Things can change. There's still a long way to go. Still, 12 races left. And very, very close in that chasing pack between Bottas and Hamilton. They're level on points now. Norris and Leclerc tied on 16. Russell just behind on 14. Ocon gets another 2 points. Moves him further away from Vettel and Ricciardo and Sainz. He's still kind of in no man's land at the moment. Still the usual suspects yet to score. And in the constructors, oh, it's all tied. We just managed to hang on, and that is only by way of the fact that we've won 1 extra Grand Prix. We won 4 to Red Bull's 3. That's close. McLaren with a win, and Mercedes with 2 wins. I don't even remember who won those races. I'm guessing Bottas was one of them. Hamilton, I think, was one. Yeah, Hamilton got a win. Was it Bottas? Bottas got a win. Does that mean Russell got one as well? Yeah, Russell got one as well. So yeah, very, very tight at the top, look. Level pegging between us and Red Bull, and then it's just 2 points between McLaren and Mercedes. Those two fighting over third place. Ferrari, another shocking race for them. Just nowhere. Will things change at Austria? Let's take a look at our driver feedback. We get development points for Freddie and Isaac. Felipe may possibly get a point as well at the end of the week. Let's see. Exceptional race for Freddie. 13 overtakes, 11 successful defences, 9 failed overtakes, 7 failed defences. And an exceptional race for Felipe. He's really found his rhythm again since we boosted his braking points. He's on 7 successful overtakes, 8 successful defences, 12 failed overtakes, 6 failed defences, and another podium for him. We achieved all of our sponsor goals, which is very nice. That's an extra 5.2 million in the bank. Felipe does not get a point, but he's just 5 points away. So he'll get one after the next Grand Prix, because there isn't time for him to get one before the next one. Let's see. We want to boost Freddie's cornering. Isaac gets a point. We want to start working on his cornering as well. Staff, do we have any points with our staff? We do. Alessandro has a point to spend. Alright, so let's see where we need to apply that point. We only have 3 projects on the go right now. I don't think we are able to get the 4th one going yet, are we? Nope, not yet. How long have we got to wait? 78 days. It's still a long time. 2.5 months. Okay, let me see. Did I flag up the reg changes? No, I didn't. I think it's a 10% change to all parts, if memory serves. Let's just scroll back and have a quick look. It's Miami. Research. There we go. So, regulation changes. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So let's flag that email so we can check it again later. So we're losing high-speed wing changes to the front and rear wings. Okay, so given that, let's put a point in high-speed performance. No points for our engineers. Our new parts are 8 days away, so that'll be after this Grand Prix, but it'll be in time for France. That's the new floor. We really need that to be good. And then new suspension for Hungary, possibly, and a new front wing in time for Spa, I believe. They might both be in time for Spa. So we are going to Austria in our next Grand Prix. We'll have a potentially wet qualifying, dry practice, dry race. That's good. Let's see. There's our front wing. That's going to be in time for Spa. And the suspension will be in time for Hungary. Okay, that's good. Hopefully that front wing, the suspension and rear and floor combination will give us a really good boost to our low-speed performance, which is something we're lacking in, especially going into Hungary. There's some low-speed stuff there that will hurt us. And we need to be very good in the high-speed for Spa, which we already are, so looking forward to that race. I think we could be very fast there. But there we go. That is where we're going to end tonight's stream. We are just hanging on at the top of the Constructors' Championship. We are just hanging on at the top of the Drivers' Championship, but we are still top of both as we head to the halfway point of the season, round 11 and the Austria Grand Prix at the Red Bull Ring. That will be tomorrow night. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I will catch you all same time tomorrow night for some more F1 Manager. Bye for now.